what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction. Today we have an anime one, which is weird. This was requested by Tiffania in my members producer queue, and here we are. This is Shakugan no Shana's song Joint. I don't know Shakugan no Shana. I vaguely know the name, but it was like pre-me getting into anime like the way I am now and watching multiple shows a season. So this is not on my radar, never really was. So I don't know anything about it, what it's gonna sound like, what the vibe is, anything about this series at all. I've only seen the name in passing, so I'm really going in blind on this one, and I guess without further ado, let's go! Ooh. Ooh, 3-hit. No hit. Oh, that's rock. Oh, that's rock. Wait a minute. Hey, yo. Kind of digging the vibe. Woo. Okay. Great vocalist. I know I recognize this voice. Must have been from something else. Ooh. J-Rock classic moments. God, Japanese pop rock is so fun. I think this series came out anime-wise like I want to say late 2000s, maybe? And this is the perfect era for this sound. Oh. I'm kind of waiting for a renaissance of this vibe, honestly, already. I want it back. Great riff. I wonder if this genre is where I got my habit of playing offbeat snare and cymbal combos. That was a fun little fill there. Oh. Ooh. 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 They're having fun with it. Oh man, the vibe this song would have in a live setting. Oh. Transition on that. Ooh. That was a really cool vocal effect there. It's very unique. I've heard similar stuff, but definitely not the same. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that brought me back a little bit. Let's go. I think it's wild that a song that I've never experienced from a show I've never experienced hit me with this nostalgia that I miss so much, this specific sound. Because while I said I wasn't like super into anime at this time, I was listening to a lot of Japanese music at that time, as well as like the first experiences I've had with like K-pop and such around that time. So I was like really kind of pseudo into this, and this is the exact sound I was into, you know? Like I would say around the early 2010s, this started becoming less popular. We had some resurgence with stuff like Lisa in Sword Art Online, you know, like that sound was still there and still being used. But these days, this sound isn't really there anymore. And that is a bummer because it is the quintessential, in my opinion, anime sound, you know, like, and I especially miss the era of anime where like they had character songs for the anime that were also like sung by people overseas as well. So like not only did you get the Japanese version, you also got the English version, and I always thought that was fun that they put in that little bit of extra effort for the characterizations there. And when we got that over here, I was like, hell yeah. So like these moments where this felt like a character song, it might have been an outro or something, but still it's just really fun. I mean, this genre is so bright and bold. It's just, I mean, tonally, not necessarily, but the way it was so confident in itself and the way that it did not apologize for anything it was doing made it so fun and so addicting. And that's why I kind of miss it these days. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the era of like anime intros and outros that we have these days. I think Creepy Nuts is fantastic, as well as plenty of other bands. Anytime Bradio shows up and does a theme for something, I'm like, let's go Funky Boys. Like, you know, I'm in there. But at the same time, this is such a perfect little screenshot of anime culture, and it's just a vibe I miss. And that riff in there, oh god, just perfect, like early 2000s rocker, like genty new metal riff. It's so good, dude. It's so sampleable, you know, like it's the perfect sort of song that would be ideal to pull things out of and use them for other things later as well. So I kind of wonder if that may be the direction we end up going, where people who make anime intros over time might start borrowing from shows like this and sampling songs like this to utilize their sound and kind of reintroduce that tone to a new generation of anime viewer. Because since the whole 2020 great migration that we had in the anime scene, it's been different, and the music has changed, the vibe has shifted a little bit, and I don't necessarily blame like COVID or anything for that. It's just because that's how the world works. Over time, tastes will change and influences will change, so musically that's going to happen as well. But I don't doubt that there is a little bit of a cultural pressure to like make something that's a little bit more broadly impactful for the broader audience that is now watching, because it wasn't just America that had this like big anime surgence during the COVID era. It was a worldwide thing. Basically every country was stuck inside, so everyone was getting into something, and a lot of people chose to get into anime. So I feel like Japan's aware of that, obviously, and they want to make something that's a little bit more broadly appealing, and therefore we're getting a little bit more of this poppy sound to it. But I love it when they use people who are a little bit against the grain, like Aurora in Kaiju number 8 season 2. Fantastic opening, and we got One Republic back for that, and we had a Youngblood in the first season. So it's picks like that that get me really excited that there's still people out there who are aware that there's this cultural relevance in picking the weird and the rocky and the counterculture sound that most of these shows kind of built their entire audience around. And a lot of us classic viewers love that, and we have such an aggressive nostalgia for it. And while I love that there's this whole new generation of people getting into these shows, there is definitely a little bit of me that's kind of gatekeepy about it. As much as I don't like to be, and I like to be as inclusive as I can with basically anything, there is a part of me that's just like, you don't know what real anime music is. This is real anime music, and that's what I'm getting from this song. So obviously I don't understand all the lyrics in here. I only speak a very, very limited Japanese, so I'm not going to try to break any of that down. But as a song, this was just a good time to like bring me through that ringer of my own nostalgia and be like, we're here again. I miss this sound so fucking much. I really wish we could go back to this at some point. And like I said, with the whole sampling thing, maybe that'll be how that happens. Maybe there will be a full like cycle sort of situation where we start getting more of like an 80s or 90s anime intro sound that comes back around, get a few more songs like Sailor Moon that are just so good that they become like culturally impactful. But maybe not. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. None of us do. But despite never having seen this show or hearing this song, this gave me such good vibes, and I really miss this sound. Oh, I miss it so much. That's all I can really think about. So sorry if this is a little bit underwhelming, because I can't think of anything to say other than just spewing about my own nostalgia and my own enjoyment of that sound and what that means to me. So hopefully that's good enough for this video. But if you have something else you want me to get to, by all means, drop it in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those. And thank you to Fania for putting this into the queue. And if you want to request something to have it guaranteed as well, you can go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships. There's a tier that will force me to listen to whatever you want, just like what Tefania did here. No matter how good it is, how bad it is, how long, short, none of that matters. That's why it's a guarantee. But otherwise, if you just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that. And I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!